It's another beautiful day. My girlfriend just got sent home because I'm sick.
I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
So guys, starting off, we got our Monday session here for London. I'm just looking at UJ right now, and I saw this major sell-off, as you can see here. And we're looking for, I was trying to look for a short around here, but when we're looking at the smaller time frame, it didn't really give us a great opportunity. I'm really looking for some sort of manipulation within this range here that I've drawn out just with those two blue lines. And it did seem to come down, so I'm really just waiting to see if I can see some sort of more permanent pattern, because if I were to enter right here where it did enter, or where it did just touch, I would have to put the stop all the way up here, and then it's really not giving us a great return. Because I posted some of my predictions just in the weekly analysis here. Basically, the Swissy going down, pound going up, UJ going down, and also the euro, we were looking to go up. And I am seeing now that the euro is actually printing a beautiful pattern. We swept below these, and then we broke the highs, so I'm just waiting for a retest here, and then we're going to target the just above these highs here where it's untested, just slightly over here. So it's really unfortunate that we just barely missed the entry here. Once it gets after this point here, I'm going to pull the order. I think it's going to be really unlikely that we actually get filled here, but it actually does make quite a bit of sense why this happened. Because you can see on the 5 minute here, we didn't actually close below this level here. So if we had actually closed below that level, it would have been an indication that we would be coming back down there. And this wick is just an indication that we're basically stopping people out that were right below here, right? It would have been really smart to enter here like I was going to, but I can totally see why it played out this way. If we do in fact not come back and retest it fully. But that's not going to be a strong enough level for me to want to keep an order there after we've reached, surpassed here. So I'll just probably pull it within the next 30 minutes or so when it breaks out. So as you can see, it just went straight to the final take profit there, and it came back down, but I had actually pulled the order, so we didn't catch this, and most likely it's just going to continue down. So actually, you guys can see why it was a good idea to pull that order, because we're actually in a major downtrend, as you can see here. On the higher time frame, this is the hourly now. So what we're going to look for is if we can get a pullback, and we can look for some shorts around here maybe. Here, let me just show you guys something I think is pretty important to see. It's now Wednesday in the week, and I didn't actually make any trades there on the Tuesday, just because the market wasn't doing much for me, and I'm still a little bit sick, so we're trying to recover a little bit. But as you can see, UJ has been printing some downward pressure here. And we were trying to short here on this retest back up here, and you can see that it was actually a really smart short here. As you can see, doing this with one hand there, that's the sweep, and then we're breaking the base here, if I can draw it. We're breaking the trend here, as you can kind of see, So that was a good indication to short, and I was actually shorting from right around here, and we were trying to target kind of the Monday lows. This green line is the Monday lows with the stop above here. Now, something I saw though is this is obviously an uptrend, right? That's obviously an uptrend, and what we've done right now is we've actually completely reversed. So we've created this dip down, liquidated all of these people who had their stops below, and then we've reversed back all the way up, and we're closing even on the hourly here. This is a 15-minute time frame right now. We closed on the hourly above. So what did I do? I closed out of the short completely, so we're in a loss there, and then we switched to a long because this is the uptrend. This is also a larger uptrend in a bigger picture, so we're going to target kind of this this magnet I have here that's just previous bases that are untested, so just short of it. Alright guys, I'll just show you a couple of trades I took overnight here. So you can see U-Swiss here, we have a major uptrend, and this is a pullback, and if you wanted to draw some lines, you know, this is your descending wedge or whatever. I don't particularly abide by those, but that's a bull flag or whatever you want to call it. The reason we entered here was because we're in the uptrend, retesting this order block here, and then a quick reclaim of these levels that were being lost. So we gained this base here, and then this was a retest of that zone. I actually had entered immediately here, and then this was pretty scary when it dipped all the way back down, but it did work out in our favor. This might go a little bit longer. First, USD JPY, similar idea. So we were actually short on this, and I did explain to you guys that we switched to long. It's not moving quite as fast, but we are targeting. Basically, it's a very similar setup. And if U-Swiss does reject, or any of the dollar pairs start rejecting, then we're probably not going to be able to make it all the way back up here. But that is our end goal here. And for right now, I've just moved my stop forward below this low. So we're only risking about half now. But so I completely forgot to update you guys on the UJ position. UJ, there we go. It hit the take profit. I only took one take profit in this. This was such a strong move that there was no need to take profit along the way, and it actually just continued going even higher. So it might have been wise to leave it running, but this is how it played out. Final day of trading this week, guys. We're on the Friday of the London session here. Just want to show you a setup here that makes a lot of sense to me. This is U-Swiss. After we were taking those longs, this is just the 4 hour right now. You see it sweeping above this range here and then dumping right back below. So this is giving us a bias that we could actually be dumping down deeper. Now we broke this base, we swept these highs, and we started continuing to dump down here. So when we want to look for another confirmation just to make sure that the trend actually has changed, we can see price being manipulated here, breaking back up, and then breaking these lows here. So now, you know, I'm not super confident just because the major trend is very, very up lately. So I'm not confident in getting in on it yet. So I'm actually just watching the 1 minute here. And this is ideally where I want to short. And I'm just waiting for some sort of level to be lost here. So it closed below here. I'll be happy to short. I'll put my stop a little bit higher. Or if we continue going up, maybe I'll short at this point right there. But let you guys know. So I just wanted to quickly show you guys the total profit for the week here. We're now back over $1,000. We closed with over 4R profit for this week, and you can see everything's closed out there for that week. And I'd just like to note that the U-Swiss pair actually did get stopped out, but we did see a UJ long here that was a much nicer long position, so we hedged on that, as you can see, and then we just closed it out by the end of the week. I don't want to keep this position open throughout the end of the week. UJ likes to gap a lot. I don't like to keep anything open over the weekends. Just not good trading generally. Sometimes it works out, but generally just want to close it out and then reopen if we see a good setup. So guys, we were able to actually get some profit this week. I know last week was a little bit of a struggle, being with traveling and everything like this. We actually took a small drawdown, but this week was very good. The recession is not really holding us back. We are being able to revise our strategy just to make sure it actually is working properly. The recession has put a little bit of a different trading style in the way things are going just because of the volatility right now. So you just have to learn how to adapt, and you have to adapt very quickly, and we've been able to do that in a matter of a couple weeks here. And that's what's really going to separate some of the average traders to the better traders, being able to trade under any market condition.
Listen.